So we'll be doing a DIY. As you can see, my navigation system does not work because I had an aftermarket. It's actually not even an aftermarket, but however, there was water that had spilled that you know, my son was actually sitting here and he started playing, and basically what had happened was he had kicked this cup of water that was here, and then yeah, basically that water went inside, it damaged the system that is in here, and basically I had to take it out and get an aftermarket one. So basically and I think the one that I had bought, there was an issue. They had highlighted that it needed an update on the navigation system. I've tried getting that, which that did not work. But now what I'll be doing is I'll be fitting this new smart CarPlay module interface. So it's actually just the DIY. I will be doing it myself, and I will be taking you through the process on actually how to do that. So it's just turning the car around. As you can see here, I've already taken this part out partially, but yeah, let's go for it and see how everything works out. Okay, so basically the first step that we'll be doing is just to disconnect the battery right here. As you can see, I've already taken out bits and pieces of these plastic covers that actually sit here, so that I can be able to get through to my battery. So we'll just disconnect the battery, just taking out the black terminal right there and putting it aside. And then normally what I do is I actually just put in something like this so that it doesn't go back and touch, something like so basically this is my overall that I normally use, so I just put it on top of that negative terminal, and then I use something like an umbrella, because with these cars, as soon as you close them, basically it becomes a problem. So I make sure that it doesn't close fully. Then as you can see here, basically I'll be taking out this whole console that is here, just to remove it. Oh, this I don't need. So I've partially taken it out. So what I will be doing is just removing, oh no, I forgot to take out. So what I've done is I've taken out these plugs that are actually here. This one goes in right there, and then the black one, as you can see, it's actually stated, this black one, you can actually have a look at the color, it goes in right there, and then the white one just goes in there. So you just move these and make sure that you just keep them close by so that it doesn't actually go deep, so that you don't lose these cables at all. So what you would need to do is basically just use this jigs just to go in deep, just to take it out. It is a bit heavy to take out, but don't be scared to actually use a little bit of force. It is a bit strong as well, and then when you open it like this, then you will see just few connections that you will need to take out. You will start with that connection first, just to take out the first connection there by holding it. Let me just see if I can be able to do that. Okay, maybe let's just start with this one and just pull it out. It's a bit difficult to actually work with one hand, but just pull it out, and you do the same this side. Now what we need to do is to actually remove this console part right here, this plastic cover. It's something that you just can be able to remove by just adding your retainer clips or your removers. So basically we can be able to remove this very easily. So as you can see, the plastic cover has come out. We've taken this plastic cover. You just pull it, and then what you can do is actually just put it on the side so that we can work with this baby right here. For in this case now, what we'll need to do is to just remove. You don't really need to remove this part, but it's something that you can if you want to, and you can disconnect it out there so that you can then start working with these screws here, which there's about 3 of them. There's actually a total of 4 screws, but in this case I see there's 1 screw missing there, which is something that I will definitely add as soon as I plug everything in. Okay, and then what you need to do, since we've removed this whole system, then what we'll have to do is just to remove this plastic trim here by and you can use your plastic trim tool. You can just insert it there. It's a bit tricky, but just put it in there, push it up until you can be able to take it out.
Playing with your life. Oh, 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 playing with your life. Oh, 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 oh.
Now what we have done is we've removed this fiber optic cable from here. It was actually just sitting here on the side, so it was just sitting here on the left hand side. So basically what this fiber optic cable does, it transmits data and sound, you know, to the vehicle. So what we will do is now we will actually add now our harness. We'll take this harness, this portion, and add it to the stock harness here. So as you can see, that the CAN power cable has been moved or pushed, and I found a hole this side that I can actually take it out from. So what I just needed to do, there was 3 bolts that were holding this cover. So what I had to do is just to remove the 3 bolts so that I can definitely get some space there.